Come host my monthly themed dinner party with me, dinner at Isabel's. Now, you already watched me tackle all of the food prep, but now guests are about to arrive and we still hadn't set the table. I tied little bandanas around the glassware and used sheriff badges instead of napkin rings. And instead of flowers, I found these, which I think are a type of thistle, which felt very appropriate for this Western themed party. Now, I think the best part of the dinner party setup was actually the drink station. Obviously, we had to have ranch water, so I made a little mix with tequila and the freshly squeezed lime juice, which will get freshly poured into Topo Chico bottles, lots of Modelo's, and also iced tea and homemade lemonade for Arnold Palmer's. We also got some cornhole set up, and at this point I was absolutely breaking a sweat. It was so hot and humid this day, but it's fine. Everything came together just as everyone started arriving. We all got to cracking open some drinks. The ranch water and Modelo's were both such huge hits. And speaking of hits, the girlies were loving the cornhole, especially my friend Jess. I don't know how she did it. I think she got it in 3 times in a row. Unfortunately for me, it's not quite in my skill set, so I went back into my comfort zone, aka the kitchen, to start bringing out the appetizers. We have the homemade corn muffins to go with some smoky poblano compound butter, and then a trio of salsas, a tomatillo base, a pineapple, and a charred salsa roja. When the appetizers were almost done, I headed back into the kitchen to plate up the mains. We have green beans with coriander, chili, and lime, a loaded summer salad with corn, tomatoes, bacon, and goat cheese, sweet potatoes with chipotle sour cream and pumpkin seeds, and last but not least, the absolutely massive smoked paprika brown sugar rub pork chops. I reverse seared these, which means I cooked them in the oven ahead of time, so it was just a matter of searing them on the barbecue before serving. Then it was time to dig in. I feel like this spread is the perfect outdoor dinner party menu, and I felt particularly proud that I got a few different questions on how I did the pork chops, because I'll be honest, cooking meat for a crowd still intimidates me a bit. And last but not least, we are on to dessert. I had a peach crumble warming up in the oven as we ate dinner, which I served alongside some generous scoops of homemade buttermilk ice cream.